Disclosure: this video was created by Daniel Kumin and Brendan Keys, and it expresses the author's own opinions. The information presented in this video is for informational purposes only, and in no way should be construed as financial advice or recommendation to buy or sell any stock, asset, or cryptocurrency. Brandon and Daniel are not financial advisors. We encourage all viewers to do further research and do your own due diligence before making any investments. All right, let's get started. So here's a little investing 101. Investing is allocating resources, and for our purposes, we're going to focus on allocating money or capital with the expectation of generating an income or profit from that allocation. So it broke up investing into four main categories, where the first one is stocks. So that involves buying a share of a business, such as Apple or Facebook, investing in the index fund or ETF, like the S&P 500 or the Nasdaq, or even buying or selling businesses or some angel investing. You can even get into equity crowdfunding, which Uber famously did. There's also real estate investing, where you can buy and sell single family or multi-family homes. You can even do some commercial properties or things like that, and we'll get into that a little bit later. There's buying or selling cryptocurrencies, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin are some of the very popular ones. And then there's also alternative assets, where you can invest in things like wine, baseball cards, memorabilia, Pokemon cards, arts, NFTs, and much, much more. So stock investing, the very, very basics in stock investing is you need to remember that you're always buying a share of a company when you're investing in stock. You're not buying or selling, just looking at the ticker or seeing the things going up. You're buying or selling a piece of that company. And you can buy or sell various shares. You can buy or sell index funds or extended range funds, also known as ETFs, like the S&P 500. I mentioned that earlier. The S&P 500 is also known as the Standard & Poor's 500. It's the top 500 companies in the United States, all mixed into one and managed for you. Just so you know that the ETFs do take a little bit of a management fee when you invest in them, but for the most part, those are fairly passive for you, the investor. Instead of buying or selling 500 different stocks based on growth and movement of everything, you can just buy into the S&P 500 and have somebody manage it slightly for you for a small fee. And then you could also buy or sell a business, where you can become an angel investor or things like that. Angel investing is a little bit different. I know Shark Tank made it very popular, but in order to become an angel investor, you do need to be an accredited investor, which means you have over $1 million worth of investments at that point, and take a test, and there's a little bit more that goes into that, and we can get into that in a later video. But that's just the generic basics of stock investing. There's real estate investing, which can involve buying or selling a single family home or a multifamily, such as a duplex, triplex, or quadplex, or even larger commercial apartment buildings or things like that. There's also some other interesting ways you can get into buying or selling real estate. There's now very popular strategy is investing in mobile home parks, where you can either invest in a mobile home and rent that out, where somebody rents to buy or rents to own, or you can buy a full park where you charge out parcels and everybody pays you a parcel fee, or you own a lot and you own some of the mobile home parks on that lot. There's also buying commercial buildings, office buildings. But it's also very popular right now is buying and selling self-storage, and just storing people's stuff. And they pay you a check every month. So there's various ways to get involved into real estate, and we'll be highlighting those a little bit later, and maybe even highlighting some ones that might fit you and make you realize that it doesn't take as much capital as you might think to get involved in for real estate investing. There's also buying and selling cryptocurrencies. Our favorite here at Green Candle is Bitcoin, but there are plenty of other cryptos out there. What might be daunting to some people is the volatility, but at the end of the day, volatility you can make or lose a lot of money very quickly. We has its risks and positives as well. And what it might be daunting in the cryptocurrency space is how much a single asset could cost. For example, Ethereum is over a couple $1,000s, and Bitcoin's sitting right under 40,000 at the moment. And you can buy or sell fractions of these cryptocurrencies, which could make give everybody the opportunity to get in for very, very cheap. Of course, you don't have a lot of, that particular asset, but you don't need thousands of dollars to get started. There's also buying or selling alternative assets. One very popular one is investing in wine. That has become extremely widespread, and now there's even websites that allow you to buy fractions of a bottle of wine and they store it and do everything like that. They charge a slight management fee, but wine has actually significantly outperformed the S&P 500 in the past decade. So it's an interesting one to get involved in. There's been a current NFT craze where a lot of people are, creating music and making it an NFT. So anytime somebody streams it or plays it, they get some profit. There's also been creating a digital art, and there's other applications for NFTs that it's a very new niche market that is definitely expanding, and will have various different applications in the future. Some that I probably can't even imagine right now. And then there's also buying and selling physical art. This is used to be designated for, the very wealthy individuals who could buy or sell multi-million-dollar pieces of art, but there's also now websites that you can buy or sell art and own fractions of a piece of, famous artwork. Whether that's Picasso or what have you, you can buy or sell fractions of that. There's also, buying and selling memorabilia, sports autographs, things like that. And also baseball cards is very popular. It goes back for quite a bit of time. And then now, what is also extremely popular is Charizard and different Pokemon cards that have, become very popular in investing as well. So in the end, there's definitely some sort of way that you can get invest your money, and so that some way that suits you, that interests you. There's various ways to grow your wealth, and we're going to be highlighting each one. With the coming weeks, we're going to be breaking down different videos and things like that on how you can get started in each one. What are some of the different strategies and things like that. So if you can drop in the comments below how you enjoyed this one, and if you have any questions or things like that you'd like us to touch base in the various four categories, feel free to put those in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe so we can keep doing this more in the future. Thanks, and have a great day.